Hey guys, happy Monday. It's time for some operations over here. Now, I hope everybody had a good weekend. It's been a little while, since the last video there. And I said I was going to do another video. I was going to do one of the videos that we, rolled our dice and did all that stuff. And, I was going to come up with a switch list. Well, I didn't do any of that. So, so we're going to run one of the trains though, because I was talking about in the last video there where, we rolled our dice and we came up with 3 locals here. And I was saying, wow, that one that's going down to Huntington Beach sounds like it's going to be a little bit of fun, and that's the one that I wanted to do over the weekend. But I did other stuff. And but now it's Monday, it's a new week, and I want to get fired up over here. Let me grab my controller. We're going to get the local fired up way down there. Let's get the lights on, and turnout looks good. And we're gonna grab that train, which is 3 cars, a hopper, a tank car, and a box car. Now it's going down to Huntington Beach. We've done that before, but I'm telling you, I can't recall if I've ever done these 3 industries together. I probably have, I don't know, but it just the way the dice rolled, it was looking like it was gonna be a really interesting little switching train here. Now, also, you saw my clipboard there, and back in. Let me grab this while we pull on out over here. So here's the initial, line. The cars that came in on the hauler. We split it up. We're taking 3 of these cars down to Huntington Beach, and I have my pretty little switch lists here that I did, and I was going to do that, and I just didn't feel like doing it. So it's just another example of you can kind of put up as much effort as you want into this, right? And in that case, when you saw my pretty little printed switch lists, it only took like 5-10 minutes or something like that, maybe 15 minutes at the most, sitting on my computer and just copy pasting a bunch of stuff, typing in the right car numbers and things like that, just to come up with my 3 switch lists there. And I just didn't feel like doing it today. I figured, we're doing 3 cars. I got them written down. I know what's going down there. And when we get there, we'll figure out if we're picking anything up. So it's just the way we're going to roll today here. All right, as we back on up, but, all that to say, you can just kind of have some fun and run some trains and, sometimes having fun is actually making the switch lists and things like that. So, when I made those switch lists, I had fun making the actual switch list and, going in there and picking up the nice little sort of dot matrix font and all that stuff and making it look really nice, and so that's part of the fun of model railroading. You can have some fun just doing stuff like that. And that's why people have fun playing with JMRI and all that other stuff or whatever. It's not just, actually just running the trains. It's all that other stuff that you can have fun with over here. And I just didn't feel like having that fun today. I just wanted to run this train down here and have some fun running trains because it's Monday. It's starting to get, nice and toasty here in Southern California. I should say toasty. It's, it's comfortable, but, I think we're going to be hitting, oh, come on. Really? I think it's time to play with the couplers there, get them lubed up a little bit. Let's back up a little bit. But it's going to be like in the 80s or something like that. So hopefully breaks off. It's kind of early here. There we go. Just needed a little, it's, like I said, it's early here. And, maybe the couplers are just a little stiff there from the morning coolness. All right, I think we're good. We got our 3 cars over there, and I'm going to take my clipboard once we pull on out. Checking my turnouts back there. So as you can see, let's take a quick view over here of these 3 cars here. So we got our little mauve patched up little box car. So that guy is going into the lumber yard. So get some lumber stuff in there, and that's where he's going. Easy enough, right? Then we got the tank car over here. That's the one that's going to be kind of fun. That's going into Southern California Edison. And we got to do a little switcheroo in there. I'm sure that's going to turn out to be a big fiasco. So, and then we got our hopper here, our lovely little hoppers with our lovely couplers on them. And actually, this one looks a little bit better. That's because it was looking so plasticky. I kind of started spraying it up a little bit. Did a little bit of weathering there with the airbrush. You know, you can see a little bit of little darker tones here and along the edges there, things like that. Just kind of to get it off with I don't know, make me not hate him so much. Anyway, that guy is going, let me see here, he is going to, Surfer's Outlet. Plastic pellets, making surfboards. All right, let's notch it up over here, Engineer Rick. Let's move on out. We're gonna make it all the way around the layout here. All the way down to Huntington Beach, and while we're doing that, I'm gonna just check that, make sure my turnout's good. Let me give you just a little mini update here. I got a little fired up this morning. Not fired up, you know, motivated. And instead of making switch lists, I started making pine trees. So here is one pine tree, and now this isn't exactly where it's gonna be. I don't know. I just just grabbed a bunch of super tree materials, and got like 4 halfway decent looking trees that were fairly straight and all that, and then covered them with glue and covered them with needles, even did a little bit of spray painting on them a little bit like that. But yeah, starting to get a few more trees over here. I think I gotta paint them a little bit more. This one probably needs a little bit more painting and pine needles there, static grass. All right. Swing you back around here. Let's get this up. I'm gonna grab my coffee. I got my morning coffee, tea. Actually, I already had my coffee, if you can't tell. And I'm now on to my green tea. Holy smokes, that's hot. Ooh. Look at this. I'm gonna put it right there. Ooh. Some people freak out because you might get a little ring or something like that. Well, whatever. It adds character. Look at this. See, we've got all sorts of little stains. The truck must have dropped that there. I don't know. Coffee truck, something like that. I'm not too whatever, finicky about putting stuff on my layout. Hey, it's my layout, I'm putting stuff on it. That kind of thing. All right, take it easy there, Engineer Rick. We got to get down here. We're going to do the switching here. Don't use up all your energy before we even get down there. Ooh, I don't know how many times I honked. Oh, well. Looking nice. Look at it. Even that hopper with just a little bit of weathering on it. Looks a little bit nicer there. Anyway, so let's see here. How are we going to do this? We got all sorts of things. I guess Surfer's Outlet is probably going to be first up. Well, no, actually, where's see, told you this is going to be fun already, especially when you don't plan anything. Then it gets even funner. So the box car going to the lumber yard. I'm just kind of thinking, who should we do first? Let's put the camera down here. Get switched over, and I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess if we do, yeah, let me think. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just keep on moving here. You know how it is with me. Don't plan anything. Just run the train. Actually, I do like planning things out a little bit, but sometimes you just don't do it. Watch out. Weirdos under the bridge. All right, let's take a quick gander down here. Get rid of our little spiky. I don't know what I'm saying. Ooh, hold on, we gotta stop over there. My chopsticks is what I'm saying. I think I think we're going to do the lumber yard first because we've got that boxcar that's got to go down there, and we're actually picking up 2 more cars. This is going to get really fun. But I figured we've got the we also have the tank car right there. And that tank car now is going to go, as we pull in here, it's going to go over here, right? Into Southern California Edison, our big, giant industry over here with the switchback here now. Again, like I said, I did not roll for what are we picking up in here and that sort of thing. So we could do that. I figured we'd just kind of do it on the fly here. And you can see we've got a tank car here and a box car here. Those are sort of in the SoCal Edison industry, you know, proper. Let's go ahead and stop right there until we figure this out. And then this car right here is for the oil pump right over there. They just said literally pump oil out of the ground there like they do all over Southern California. Store it right there, throw it into the tank car, and away we go. All right. So we're not touching that guy. But we could kind of make believe like they're going to take one of these. I'm not sure, but what we're going to do here is we are going to switch out this guy first. And I know I'm talking about Southern California Edison because I got to kind of sort of start thinking ahead here a little bit with that tank car there. But the first things first, we're going to drop this little mauve box car off over here at our lumber facility here, and it's just sort of a given right here. I don't have to roll or anything. You can see the cars are empty, so those 2 empties are coming out. So let's go ahead and let's see how we're going to do this. Let's position the camera here somewhere. Hold on. I know I'm bouncing all around over here. Sorry about that, guys. All right, there we go. I always try to find you a good spot, and I always like that one right there, where I'm not holding a camera and bouncing it all around. It looks like it's coming out pretty good. It breaks off there, Engineer Rick. Hopefully this is focused. We'll see. Alright. I guess you could do tracking. I'm trying to do it on my camera here. There we go. Alright, we're going to track the train and see if it... let's see if this works. Supposedly the tracking will focus the camera on the train the whole time. I don't think it's doing anything. Alright, whatever. Alright, so much for that idea. Anyway, let me zoom out over here. Maybe it'll be a better focus. I know that on, I think it was the last video or something, it's like all of a sudden the focus was all wacky. It wasn't focusing in the correct spot. And, well, sorry about that. Okay, runaround time. You know, I can tell this is already going to be a multi-part video, and we're just doing 3 cars. We're doing 3 drop-offs. That's how much fun this is. And, you know, we haven't even stopped over here for lunch in a while. Oh my goodness. We'll see how far we get. Yeah, we'll get our runaround done over here, and then we see I can look over and I can see orange, and it's like, work on me, do some scenery. Yeah, I gotta get some ink cartridges for my printer because I really want to kind of start printing out some of the little background things. You know, I do like little buildings and you know, the streets right there and things like that. All that little stuff like that Vans building, all that little stuff I got to do over there. All right, let's get that switched over. We'll get on the back side of the our line of cars right here. I'm going to put this down. Hopefully it focuses in. I got that springtime, you know, allergy sort of thing going down. Always fun. That's why I got my tea. Grab it over here. Hopefully it cooled off a little bit. You know, I like spring, and yeah, well, California's only got like kind of 2 seasons, but you know, we actually have very mild. We do have 4 seasons. It's just they're very mild, and if you're from someplace that has more extreme 4 seasons, you might not notice the difference. All right, let me see here. I think we're hooked up. Yes. Okay, good. We're going to come back here, and I changed the turnout right there, going down into our industry. All right. And there, Engineer Rick, a little late on the horn. Anyway, I was saying, yeah, it's springtime over here. You know, we get the same thing. You get everything starts kind of blossoming. We get our super blooms. Probably might have heard of that, even if you're someplace else. We get these hillsides are covered in poppies, you know, just like freaking, you know, Wizard of Oz. Anyway, and just like the Wizard of Oz, most of the freaking fruits and nuts over here get a little freaking, you know, get a little stoned on the poppies. Anyway, I digress here. My goodness. Anyway, all that to say, lots of pollen in the air, all that kind of stuff, and you get the springtime allergies over here, just like anywhere else. All right, across the street, we got to find Carl. Here, let me put the camera down here. Carl, where are you? Oh my goodness sakes. I got him. Way over here. He was over at the other lumber yard. Yeah. Falling down on the job. Look at this thing. Broke part of his little platform there. Oh well. Okay, Carl. That's probably why he was falling down. He's got a little piece of sort of balsa wood that he's glued to, and part of it broke off right in front of him, so he's falling over. All right. Anyway, he's got the blue flag out of the way. Let's continue on here. I'm messing with my camera here. Ooh, come on. Oh my goodness, yeah. There we go. Click. Time to do a little coupler work. The coupler just didn't want to couple right there. I always take taking like a number 2 pencil and just sort of rub it up on the face of the couplers there. Gives them a little bit of nice, you know, so they kind of, when they bump each other, they just slide nicely. Anyway, where's my key? All the way down here. Alright, we'll pull these guys out, and then we shall see what we shall see here. This is going to kind of get interesting here, and once we start doing SoCal Edison, which I don't know if I'm going to do that next or what. Well, we're just kind of playing it by ear. We're doing one industry at a time here, and since that little mauve car of ours was on the end, it was on. That's what the one we're doing first. Uh-oh, what happened? There we go. A little slow response there on the locomotives. All right, we'll drop our 2 pickups, our little empty flat car and center beam car. We're going to drop them off all the way at the tail end there, because they're not going to fit between our incoming turnout and the street right there. So I'm just gonna keep on going here, shove them all the way back, and then we'll come back up, drop off our one car, and we'll see how far we are on the video here. We'll see what we do next. I don't even know. This is gonna get kind of crazy. All right, put the camera down there. Drop these two guys off right here. And again, like I said, you can see with these guys here, they're empties, so you know we're obviously going to pick them up. But now Surfer's Outlet, well, we're kind of backing up here to drop that guy off. We'll kind of think ahead a little bit here. We got 2 cars in Surfer's Outlet. Now maybe one of them's getting picked up, maybe both of them are getting picked up. And actually, Surfer's Outlet has its own off spot. So right there, right in front of the wall, right in front of Vans, right there, the Vans shop. I call that the off spot for Surfer's Outlet. It's on their lead, and we can actually drop the car off over there. So we might have to just, well, I don't know. I'm gonna make it up as we go here. Ooh, right there is good, Engineer Rick. All right, back it up. I remember the horn this time. Oh, come on. Really? It was all like, yay, I'm doing it right. And I got the locomotive going in the wrong direction. Oh well. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, so yeah, we can decide. Maybe we don't even do any pickups over there at Jack's Surfboards. Or Surfer's Outlet. Kind of the same thing. Come over here, we'll get the nice shot of this coming across the street. Looking very nice. The only thing I don't like is with my automated exposure, this camera tends to pick up the bright sort of background right here in Huntington Beach and kind of darkens up the view a little bit too much. All right. Okay, here we go. Drop that guy off. Now we can pull on out. And now remember, the hopper is going down to Jack's Surfboards. We still don't know if we're gonna pick anything else up over there or not. So, and then we got the tank car over here that's gonna go over here, and we don't know where it's going, and we don't know if we're gonna be picking anything else up. So, let's see, who do we do next? We can make it easy or we can make it complicated here. Let's go ahead and pause right there because I think this is going to be part 1. This is going to be part 1 of the video. We got the easy part out of the way. Part 2 will probably be tomorrow here, and I don't even know who we're going to do. But in the meantime here, we're going to shut the lights off right here. We're not blocking anything. It's a dead end. We're going to come down here, have a little bit of lunchtime here with the girls and Lance, and then contemplate our work that needs to get done over here. Oh man. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed that little part 1 here. We got started at least, and we'll see what happens tomorrow because you can tell this is going to be a little bit interesting here. I think we're going to get the dice out and start rolling some more dice. What the heck. We'll do something like that for the, you know, whether we pick cars up or leave them there, that sort of thing, just to have some fun. All right guys, happy Monday. Hello. Get back to work, and if you're not working, because yeah, most of you guys are all retired anyway, a bunch of old guys watch my videos, get back to work on your layout. Let's say that, okay? All right, and I'll see you tomorrow when we continue this little fiasco down here in Huntington Beach and Westminster. Have some fun switching things out. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, all that stuff. You know what to do. Yeah, at least most of you do. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Take care.